How you doing, brother?
How are you?
Living the dream, man.
So we had a couple of visitors today. We had a guy from Overlook. He said his name was
Yeah.
Andrew came. I sent Jules on a mission just to try to gather information. I told him to tell Ironwall, Corona, and the Iron or Overlook, Ironwall and Corona that his contractor, his boss that got him on this contract, is trying to get intel on James Riley and me, you, and basically by law. And he's looking for the whereabouts of us. He's looking for where we're located, who our allies are. Jules kind of added to it and said his employer also wants us to bend the knee. It's all bullshit. It all came from me. So
Okay.
Andrew, I believe that's his name, Andrew, from Overlook came down to give us a heads up that mercenaries wearing red armbands,
Sorry.
Which is Jules, basically his employer is going to give us an ultimatum, and we need to bend. I need to bend the knee. So he came down here to give us a warning, a heads up. When I was at
Huh.
me, Isaiah, or not Isaiah, Yuri, and Mamba were at Overlook last night, and I talked to Goose. Told Goose I'm sorry to hear about Hudson. When I started talking about Hudson, Goose started popping codeine pills. Walked over, was talking to Stitch for a little bit. Told Stitch they remember who I am, they know who I am and everything. Took my mask off and all. As soon as I brought up Hudson, Stitch started throwing up. Told them both keep Hudson's dream alive about trying to help make this world a better place. They said
Mm.
they're doing that, but they're holding on by a thread. Now, one of their people came down to give us a warning, which I think we're in the clear when it comes down to the Overlook. When it comes down to all the missions that Overlook has been involved in recent months, he said Corona was the one calling the shots.
Huh.
So I don't know, just a theory, if some people inside them walls of the Overlook are thinking that Kat got Hudson killed because of her bullshit. Maybe. Don't know. Just a theory. You get what I'm saying? Last
Yeah.
night, last night, Eli, um, shit. Fuck, where did I put that? Hold on. Come down here with me. I need it. Where did I put that? Here it is. I found it. Eli gave me this last night. And I will share it with you. What the fuck? Come on. Sorry about that. Share this with you.
The wedding.
Yeah. He said we can have some of our own men there to help with security if we don't feel safe of other people looking over us. They got a place set up. If anybody gets out of hand, they'll be thrown into this cell, whatever, and dealt with afterwards. But it wasn't like a threatening matter. He asked what I wanted to talk about. He said that him and bylaw and you talked the other day. You keep that. Give it
Yeah.
to bylaw if you have. I already made a copy of it. So,
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
uh, um, said that you guys talked the other day. He says, but bylaw's not the best of giving information or whatever. Best messenger. I said, no, he's not. I said, that's just bylaw. But he said he wants to start a trade routes between the communities down the west because we're all in the west and everything like that, and kind of like a Silk Road of what the Chinese used to do. People protect this road from bandits and everything like that. Everybody does their part, whatever. He's thinking about that. I said I would talk to you and by law about it. Um, he seems like he's very willing to bury the hatchet. I think he is too. A part of me doesn't want to ever trust them guys ever again, but Eli's never lied to me. He said he doesn't know where Kat stands. He says Kat's going through a lot, with Remy and everything like that. And I said, nah, I get it. Um, so,
Way I look at it is, and I think I discussed this with Barlow at one point after we talked with Eli. If she was the main instigator of all that shit going down, possibly giving you up, possibly giving Adam up. Let's be real. She's had her suffering. She was meant to be
right.
with Remy, and then Remy got killed. So she's going through shit right now. And you know what?
Karma.
That's yeah, but my sadistic side says I'm enjoying watching that more than putting a bullet in her head, brother.
Right.
I'll take that. That may sound completely evil, but I'm enjoying watching that suffering because I know she had a part in it, hands down. But I can put that to the past, and
Well, hold on. Eli gave me a little bit of an insight of all of that. So, they agreed to a peace to have a meeting because Kat didn't want to see anybody else from the orchard get killed. Her and Remy agreed to sit down with Franklin. Franklin gave them their word that they would be safe and everything. Now, the one thing I did know about Franklin, he was a man of his word. As much as he's fucked up, twisted, cannibal, and everything like that, like, I always told Kat and everybody, I don't care. I'm never going to trust him because he's a fucking cannibal. But it is true. He never went against anything he said. So anyway, they had a meeting. They wanted Adam because of all the fucking wrongdoings that Adam did to the cannibals. Well, Adam basically escaped to the northern compound and then left the country. No one's seen him since. Then they wanted me when they couldn't have Adam. And Eli told me, Kat said, absolutely not. Didn't even like entertain the thought. Was like, no, you're not having James. Once Eli said that to me, I said it doesn't make sense to me because the next thing I knew, he's all left in the middle of the night. Besides Eli, Eli's the only one that told me he was leaving, and he came back Hey, you there?
Hey,
Alright. So, Eli, he left, came back, apologized to me by law. Thomas was still with us in the Novi compound. He said, no hard feelings. I said, listen, your head hasn't been screwed on right. I think everything's starting to fall apart. You got loved ones to care about, River and Stacy. And I said, I get it. So I brought that up when he was talking about Kat saying, absolutely not, of giving up James to the cannibals. He was like, she didn't even take the argument. Hold on real quick. Sorry, I got to go in my head.
all good, brother.
All right. You there? Reg?
Yeah,
All
sorry, I
right.
was just on the board.
Sorry about that. So Eli left. He came back. He apologized. I said, no hard feelings. You got loved ones. to take care of. I said, this is what I don't get. Cat said, absolute not giving up James, right? He said, yeah. I said, how come I was the only one, Reggie and Bylaw, that didn't get an invitation to come to Corona's Castle? He said, I don't know exactly how all that went down because I went on my own path. So, I think...
Probably worth asking Cat that.
What's that?
I think that was down to Cat and Remy, right? Like, they went over to the castle, they did their thing, and then I think it was Eli went out and did their own trading company for a while, didn't they, with
Right, River.
So
right.
I think they only joined there later on, yeah.
Well, Eli's second in command at Corona now.
Yeah, he said that.
Since Remy, got killed. I don't even know if Remy was a part of all that because I've always had a really good relationship with Remy. You know what I mean?
The whole fucking thing was him and Cat's and Adam's fault, man. That's what it was all down to. Like, Christ, if I get my hands on that motherfucker like Adam, I swear.
Hello?
But yeah, Adam. But
Right.
listen, there's a few things I got to discuss with you about a couple of the members we've got within our ranks at the moment. So,
Right.
Harper. So,
Well, Harper was the one that let me know that the Iron Wall guy, Andrew, I believe his name is, was at our gates. So
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like,
always,
yeah, I think they. I'd say he had they. I'll say they. Yeah. I think he prefer. I think he or she prefers. I say they anyway. They will go and say they don't really contribute much, like as a certain like operation, like within the sort of camp, you know. But it's more been like comedic relief every now and then. But they do seem to be a part of us. The only thing I'm worried about is how much they talk and how much they are very, very chatty. I just don't want to case. I'm more worried about if they are a potential leak, you know. So
right.
I'm going to have a conversation with Harper because I'm quite close with them, and say, listen, I need to know. I need to be very real with you. I need to know if you are passing information to anyone else, and if they go no, then I say, look, I want to take your word for it. But if I do find out that you are and you've lied to me, then I'm going to take that very personally, you know.
I will.
I think they're awake. They're coming down now. They're awake. Yeah, but yeah,
All right,
they're up there on the tower.
Okay, real quick. So when the person was here from the Iron Wall, or not Iron Wall, I can't say Iron Wall Overlook. They were trying to find out exactly if I stayed in this compound, the one down the road. I don't think they knew about my place. She didn't give them any information. So that's a good thing.
Okay, that's good.
So if you want to have that conversation now, we can do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Other one was Ralph. So we need to have a meeting amongst me, you, and Barlow about that and what we're gonna do.
Well, Bylaw needs to wake up or return wherever he's been.
Yeah.
Well,
oh yeah, he needs to get up. Cause he needs to see what we've done so far.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. I'm sleeping up there. It hurts my back, but I love the view. It's my favorite spot right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful up there.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of the place? We got it all built up the last couple of days.
Yeah, I was surprised. Mamba showed me. It was really impressive. It was like only like 2 days you took or less. At least that's how long I was gone.
We did a lot of deals and with Iron Wall and helped them out, and they helped us out. So it's kind of been mutually
They're
beneficial.
nice people. They helped me teach how to use gun. So.
Right.
At least.
Harper,
Yeah.
I want to apologize because I was yelling at. I gave you a little attitude earlier. But I think you kind of understand why, because the information
Yeah,
it was very
that I
critical of
understand.
what was going on. You know what I mean? And
I understand.
you'll see me get
I
like
would
that
be like that too.
you- you'll see me get like that every once in a while because the one thing I am very good at is thinking very quickly. Per se, like when pieces are being moved on the board of trying to read what they're trying to do and how to defend that and push out an offense or whatever the case may be. Sometimes it's only words. Hopefully, it never comes down to a fight or anything like that. And it was kind of borderline in that realm, and you were choosing big words with no content. That's what was frustrating me. So I do want to apologize.
It's
Um,
okay. It was
and
me who should. I should be better at phrasing. It's just tough.
it's okay. I get it. I understand. I while Reggie's here, me and Reggie kind of wanted to talk to you. So you know, one of our biggest rules in the PRC is any information that happens inside these walls stays inside these walls.
Yes.
You're not passing any information on to the other groups or anything like that, right?
I haven't really had any contact except for that one time when I was when I was given those medicine stuff, and they asked me, for example, oh, do you need guns? Do you need anything? Because I hit them, and I said no, I'm fine. I just still because they still at that time they still knew me as just Hopper roaming around because I've
Right.
been roaming a lot. So I just I didn't want to say anything until we became a little more public. And
Okay.
even then, I haven't been out much,
Yeah.
except on my own.
I'm just going to say my piece on this, and I look first of all, I'm not accusing you of anything. It's just more I'm going to be having this conversation with everyone within our group here,
Mm.
and I'll be pretty much saying that as we go out more into the public, it's a good thing because we start creating allies and we start getting our image out there, and then hopefully we start getting more recruits through the gates who we could start building this up community more. But it also puts a crosshair on our back because not everyone is going to like what we're doing here. We already
Yeah.
see this crazy guy running around near Iron Wall, putting up fucking posters and shit. People shooting within the walls, the ghost of Zvir, whatever his fucking name is, who keeps appearing. We heard about this guy from Iron Wall saying he calls himself the Ghost. We heard about it last night, and
Could
he
that
runs
be?
around.
Could that be the guy I heard sometimes on the radio? He had and like I explained this to James and Mamba. He's like he wants to stop people from having rules or something. He like had an argument with a guy from Iron Wall over radio. Could that be him?
Oh,
Possibly,
I got
possibly, but
information on this.
Ooh.
You're
all
talking
right,
about the.
bear with me. But
Okay,
bear with
sorry.
me, James, a second. We'll go on to that. Yes.
All right.
I just want to say that yeah, they put the crosshairs on our back. So I just really want to be clear, saying that I don't want you. I want you to be very careful with what information you're giving out to the other groups. James already told me the way you interacted with the guy from Iron Wall or Orchard, for whatever
No,
the
no, no,
name
no.
earlier was quite.
Overlook.
What was it?
The Overlook.
Yeah. I keep saying Orchard, don't I? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's. I wanted to keep it up, okay? And I don't want to have a conversation where with anyone within this camp that they've been passing information. We've just got to keep it very tight on security. Is that something you can do for me, man?
Yeah. Even then, I think I didn't make much sense to him at all, anyways. So I guess that's a good thing.
Right. The best way you
But
can, if anybody's ever asking you questions outside these walls when it comes down to us, the best way you can handle that is like, listen, there's a council there. I don't care if you say who the council is. Reg, I don't really care because we have to come out of the shadows eventually. You could say there's a council, and when it comes down to how the community works and everything like that, that usually is inside that council, and that's that. Like when it comes down to their plans, their mission, and everything like that, and they just give us orders. That's all you have to say. So you really don't know nothing. All you are is a mechanic's apprentice.
Yeah, that's what I said. I am new and I really don't really. I just exist and help around.
Right.
I don't really. I didn't
hey,
because
don't
again
say
I
you're so sure. You do help.
No,
Don't say
you
you're so
do.
sure.
oh,
You do help.
No, you do.
I try. I feel bad when I don't do as much, especially when the other guys, I know their security and they're expected a lot more from, but um, you, maybe it's just I'm being Russian and very easy judgmental or something, but
Don't take this the wrong way. The reason this group started is to protect people just like you. And what I mean by that is when it comes down to a firefight, people that are going to hide versus people that are going to step up to fight. Just because you're not one of the people that are going to step up and fight does not mean that you have no value, does not mean that you're less of a person or anything like that. Some people are wired to, when fight or flight is triggered, to stand their ground and fight. Other people run away. Just like when the Nazis during World War II were killing all the Jews, so many people in the world stepped up to fight that force. There was people that hid, there was people that hide. Doesn't mean they were less of a people. They were the people that everybody was trying to protect. You get what I'm saying? So I don't ever want you to think less of yourself because you don't bring to the table what some other people in this group do. You have an interest in learning how to be a car mechanic. I haven't really had a chance because nothing has broken on the car to fix it. Sometimes when I'm awake, you're sleeping. But once we get more vehicles in this camp, you'll be helping me tremendously with the mechanical stuff. Making sure all the cars are up in the up and up, so anytime they have to be mobilized, they're ready to go. You know what I mean?
I'm also pretty good at like, well, obviously I'm not the biggest talker, but I do like talking to people. A lot of, especially the Russians, they don't care about the feelings talk, but I feel it's important, and I appreciate that you also. I can tell that you also care about people's well-beings and that sort of stuff.
No, right, mental health and all that stuff. Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Reggie and Bylaw are my two best friends, and Reggie's tough as nails. You know what I mean? He opens up sometimes, maybe with me a little bit more than he opens up with you guys, but Bylaw is a social butterfly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Completely opposite of Reggie.
I think that's why I get so well with Bello.
So, about the
What was the
posters.
information you had, man?
Okay, so about these,
on you.
right, about these posters that are going up on the Corona Castle, overlooking Iron Wall. The Iron Wall guy, when he was down here, or not Iron Wall, the Overlook guy, Andrew, when he was down here. I have his name written down. I just got to find it in my bag. But when he was down here, they think it's Dominion. Dominion was the mercenary group ran by Bones. Well, Bones kind of kept all them guys in line, and they think since Bones is gone, Bones died and everything like that, they're basically running amok. They don't like rules, they don't like leadership, they don't like government, they don't like anything, so they're trying to make everything fall. The reason we haven't got a poster, the Overlook guy said, most likely because they don't know we exist. So if we get any information on where Dominion's at or any other operations and everything, I gave the guy from Ironwall my word that I would pass that information on. So the way I'm looking at it, Overlook, I keep on saying Ironwall, Overlook is holding on by a thread. Ironwall, when we were there the other day, Teddy seems like he's a pretty good leader, seems like he's capable of fighting, but the rest of his men do not seem capable at all. Everything's a joke to them. Then you got Corona.
Ironball?
Ironwall doesn't seem that capable to me.
Yeah, Rasmus especially.
Seems
a bit goofy.
But Teddy seems capable, their leader. Now, when it comes down to Corona, Kat's going through her shit. Eli was never really able to handle the pressure anytime shit hit the fan. And he's getting ready to get married. So the way I see it, with Dominion being out there doing their shit, we can look like heroes and try to stop Dominion, which can get everybody in our good graces. That's one option. Second option is let the Minion do what they do. It has nothing to do with us. Stay out of the way, and then do our aid stations and all that stuff. So we still look like the good guys. And slowly but surely, them other three communities start to fall. Or a little bit of both.
That's a tough choice.
That's why we need to have a meeting. We need bylaw up, we need a council meeting, and then 20 minutes after the council meeting, we need to have a community meeting.
I have an idea, but it's not. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to mention it right now, but I think one avenue we could go down, but I don't think the other groups will be that much up for it, is if we reinforce the old alliance that was put in place. So you remember that guy in Numbers? He tried to get everyone together for a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So my thinking is that at some point we call a meeting between the leaders of Overlook, Iron Wall, Corona, and we all meet together. We don't broadcast it, over a poster or anything, but we just
Face
we
to
put it
face.
together and face to face. We lay it out and we work out everyone's issues and say, listen, not that we've had issues with each other, but more find out what everyone's problems are and say, okay, how can we solve this together? What can we do? You know, let's work together on this,
Right.
and see how that goes. That's my thinking anyway. What do you think, James?
I like the idea. I think that would be good. Where do we meet at, though?
We do it in a neutral location. So if I think for now you've got Stitch's frequency, right?
I'm gonna have to look. I know if I don't
I
have
have it.
bylaw has it.
I say we radio Stitch, we radio the guys from Iron Wall, we radio the guys from Corona, and we'd probably do it after Eli's wedding, maybe, and say, listen, let's get together, let's do this. We say, look, so obviously 3 leaders, me, you, and Bylaw. We bring 1 extra security guy with us. They can bring 2 other security with them. So maybe or 3 other security. So literally, so 4 to each party. And we meet in a neutral location that no one else knows about. I think it avoids the potential attack from Dominion, potential attack from anyone else. And then we say, listen, this is going to be our approach towards WASP and CBRN. This is going to be our approach towards how we support each other. And we create that sort of connection between communities, you know?
Right. I think, honestly, I think we could trust Overlook, Iron Wall. I think we can trust them. I owe them 2 radiators, so we have to get 2 radiators over there. So when we get a chance, I'm going to be going to sleep soon. But when we get a chance, we need to get them 2 radiators over there. Someone needs to contact the Iron Wall guys, because they contacted me today and asked if I could drop that off. I said I will. Mamba was up with me. He said maybe him and Yuri can drop them off. I said, yeah, that's fine. I said, just let us know if you do.
I can do it. I'll be out for a bit.
I have a bunch of radiators in my garage. There's 1 tent that's filled with radiators. So I owe them 2 because they were going to give us 400 nails and they added 600. And I said I would give them 2 radiators for being so nice. We'll call it even. And they were cool with that. Maybe before we go over there, contact them, because they said they had 1,000 nails. So that means they have 400 nails left. Maybe we can get them nails.
Well, I'll wait till I get a few people awake, and then I'll take the car over with the radio with the radiators, and then we'll do a bit of a patrol around the area as well, maybe. But I'll see who we can get waking up.
Right. The car's down in my compound too, because I was checking it to make sure everything was on the up and up.
Great. Okay.
That's about all I have.
Did you guys say something about training me or something with guns? I don't know if you said that a while ago. Something about, because I was like,
Are you good
Yeah.
with trading?
Uh,
Yeah,
trading?
I can train it. I can
Oh,
trading or training.
Okay. Um, let's send out I call them the strike team. We call them security. I call them the strike team. Whatever. Let's send out the security team to try to get more guns, more ammo, and everything like that. We'll start cleaning up everything that's down at the trader. Leave the survival tents. Store certain guns from my stuff down in there. Start building that up. Let's get some sharpening stones and fix some of these tools up. We'll put that in there. Set that up. Hopefully, so Eli's wedding is next weekend. Hopefully, we can open the trader by next weekend.
Sounds good.
You know what I mean? And we still need stuff for your radio. And can you make a poster, Reg? Trading, mechanical shop, stuff that we're doing down here. And then we'll
Yeah,
start.
I can do that. I'll put one together.
All right, we'll start posting that up after the wedding.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, and the ghost, I'm almost positive he's on the top of the mountain, camping out.
right now?
No, that's where I think he lives at. He might be there
Oh,
now.
I know where he's at. I think I
Oh,
saw
is it
when
the
I came
one
through.
that's like a farm?
Yeah, when I was coming through in the night, I had my night vision on, and I saw Joe that old compound where we were gonna have that to the side in the forest near the hunting camp. I saw someone sitting in the watchtower when I went past, and I went, oh, and I went, hello, you must be cold out there. What are you doing? And he didn't answer me, so
Hmm.
I'm thinking it's that guy.
Right.
Wait, is it the one with the many trees in the compound?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
So
just.
what I want to do is next time the security's up and me or you, Reggie, and a couple other people, and that guy starts shooting, I'm going to go into the woods and get him.
Sounds good.
I don't want to hurt him. I'm going to tell him to move on.
Right.
Okay?
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
All right.
What is up with that? I've never seen someone just do that.
Right.
He's weird.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to bed. I'll be up. Oh,
No, man.
anything else?
No, I was just gonna say, the fact is, if he's shooting in the area, he's bringing more infected into the area. He's like migrating them over to here.
Right.
So that's one reason for us to say, stop fucking doing that and move on.
Oh, what a douche.
I have a water pump. I have a water pump down in my location too now,
Nice.
Oh, great.
and there's no infected. I cleared the area out. So yeah, with this guy, the only infected I see now are out in the field on the hill. So with this guy shooting, I agree. I don't want him to bring a horde on top of us and we're all sleeping one night. You know what I mean?
Agreed. All right, man.
Or
You
bears or
get some
wolves.
sleep. You get some sleep. I'm gonna train up Harper and as much as I can in regards to rifles.
All right. Yeah. If you wanna start moving stuff out of my camp down there, just keep the military camp down there. The tent. You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right, get some sleep, brother.